What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Land. And today we are going to have a pallet picks, but we're going to have a pallet picks that's a little bit different from what I usually do, man. I just caught a huge haul at Big Bad Toy Store. If you guys watch Soapbox, I kind of went through it on that. And then I kind of just broke out all the figures. Now, these figures that I received, being that I wait so long, they're not new, really. I mean, everybody's pretty much seen them up and down. But basically what I wanted to go through and just tell you what I feel about them. Some people haven't picked them up. And with these figures, I'll just go through them, say what I like about them, what I don't like about them. Not too much. Like I said, I thought that was like a murderer's haul, man. They're all their accessories, so I'll probably just dump them behind it to make it easy on me. I can pick through everybody's stuff and kind of show you pretty much what they got going on. Still got accessories in here jiggling around, man. So we'll do it just like that. But Chun-Li is amazing. Nothing short of a great figure. I believe Jada is on the verge of becoming the best line, man. They just need to put out more product and need to stay consistent with that product. But Chun-Li, as far as her paint deco looks good, the sculpt, her head sculpts are pretty good. The only thing I did notice that her head was a little wobbly on the peg, but nothing crazy, man. Nothing crazy to where I move it like it feel like it's gonna fall off. Nice thick thighs. Look at that stance. It is hard to get an action figure. I know it sounds crazy to stand flat-footed like that and just able to hold their own weight, especially with the overlay pieces that hang from the front and the back. I mean, Jada is a master at. Jada is a master at having no ab crunch, but they will be able to crunch like amazingly. Like, she can really get busy, man. Like, Chun-Li is awesome. Neck moves really great. Legs move great. I don't know if do they have drop down hips on these Jadas? I don't think they do, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, they have no ab crunch and they crunch better than any figure that I've ever really kind of seen on a kind of like a domestic market. SH figures can get busy too, but Jada, like I said, you just really have to have it in hand. I think sometimes people break them because it feels like there's no limit to the way they move. And to be honest with you, I mean, the way they built her body, Chun-Li got some cakes, dog. And I'm not one like big on butts on action figures, but if you got big thighs, more than likely you're gonna have a big bottom, man. And be honest with you, throughout my childhood memories, Chun-Li's always had big legs. But as far as Jada Toys, Chun-Li, I think she's an A1 figure. I think Jada Toys can be on the verge, man, to take the crown from Classified. She has the second head sculpt that's kind of more of like a fired up head sculpt. Of course, she has this effect for the kick, which is soft rubber with a stand that comes with it, because it's almost impossible to keep her up for a long time with that without it, man. But you can't even tell, man. Like I said, great figure. Jada Toys is on the verge of becoming the #1 action figure line, the king of action figures, if they can keep it up and keep it consistent and put out enough product. But this Chun-Li is dope. If this ain't the dopest figure I'm about to show you on this episode of Pallet Picks, it's up there. It's one of the ones. All right, next up on Pallet Picks, we got my man Roddy Piper, Hot Rod, from the WWE Superstars line. I'ma just tell you this is one of my favorite wrestling lines right here. If I could choose which wrestling line I would go and collect, if any, it's this one. For some odd reason, I just love it. It reminds me of the old school wrestling toys from Hasbro. But man, like as far as the size wise, but it's on this Masters of the Universe origin body, and then it's got the soft goods, and it's just fun, man. It's just fun, man. It's ridiculous fun. And I put these other ones up here, man, just like once you start getting a collection of these guys and it starts growing, I can see this being one big beautiful collection. One thing I do not like about them, they're 20 bucks. I really wish they were $12, $13, man, and I would just slam on them. Walmart, it's a Walmart exclusive line, so you know how Walmart being with the clearance, man. They ain't trying to clear them out. They just started clearing out Undertaker and a whole bunch of other ones I got maybe about 6 months ago, but I don't know how this line is going to do. It's sputtering really right now, so to play the long game, I don't know. But whenever I get a chance or feel like I want to pick one up, I'll pick one up. This Hot Rod looks really good. This Razor Ramon, Ted DiBiase, what's my man, is that Lou Albano, I believe, from the Girls Just Want to Have Fun video. I forgot, but I forgot his name. I can't think of it right now, but stellar line, man. But I would just play the waiting game, and if you're really into wrestling like me, you won't be disappointed, man. Even though they're some crazy looking figures, these are awesome figures. All right, up next we got Jada Toys, my boy Mega Man. And I didn't know what this figure to expect from it, but as you can see, he's standing on one leg, running pose. He's good in my book. Solid, once again, another solid effort from Jada, man. Great looking figure, only 20 bucks. More articulated than some action figures that's supposed to be articulated, and can hold a pose, even with those big bell bottom type boots. Big head that can move around really good. Has another head sculpt. Also has a firing effect piece, as you can see, that sits with his own stand. Then he has like a little hand cannon. He has some extra little hands. You see they sprawled out down there like some little Mickey Mouse looking hands. That's what it looked like, Mickey Mouse mittens. But verdict's out on him. I think he's great. To be honest with you, whoever's coming out with that other one, that SH Fig Arts, I mean, I don't see how it could be any more better than this. Maybe a little bit better, but this is an awesome figure for $20, man, this Mega Man. As you can see here, you can switch his hand out and put the little cannon on. He's got the grimacing face on now. Like I said, not too much to this guy, but definitely solid for 20 bucks. This is Mega Man right here. It really can't get no better than that. Up next, we got my boy Raphael from the Ninja Turtles Last Ronin. And once again, great looking figure. This is one of the best looking turtles I've seen in a long time, as far as a new design or iteration of them, man. Quickly became one of my favorite, like I say, variants of the turtles. The way they look. If this was a turtle in the future, which is now, this is the way it should look, man. This is the way it should look. Be honest with you. See, he's got a little spade I put in his side there. Comes with an extra head, bunch of different hands. I hate turtle hands. They never hold their weapons, and I haven't even put the sides in, had a chance to do that yet, but I already know they're kind of not going to hold them. They look really cool in his back here though. This is a dope looking Raphael, man. Of course, 36 bucks from NECA. But if you into NECA, man, you just into it. I think he's totally worth it as far as what you get with paint, sculpt. You get an extra head, nice detailed silver, real looking weapons, and I think he's cool. Be honest with you, his back is kind of heavy a little bit as far as the shell. He's a very robust turtle, and I almost kind of like that. Not almost, I do like that about these turtles. At least far as him, I think Leonardo's a little bit more slimmer. They all kind of got that not that same body type. Like as turtles progress through the years, I see they give them different body types, which is cool, man. And I'm definitely gonna pick up that Leonardo. NECA is a solid company, of course. As far as durability, I will be careful with them. I haven't really came across nothing where a weapon has broken anything, but you know NECA, sometimes that plastic can be brittle. But Raphael from the Last Ronin is a solid figure. All right, so next up we got my boy Cyclops, and I just basically wanted to put these up here so people can see these guys standing side by side, man. But both are solid figures, but the cell shaded one, that's Cyclops for me. That is Cyclops. In a world full of variants, this is Cyclops, and mainly because of the head sculpts. Like the other Cyclops looks good, but he just kind of looks kind of dopey, and this Cyclops right here looks like he's down for business. But even I would say this. The visor on the newer X-Men 97 Cyclops is what I want the cell shaded one to have, and the visor on the cell shaded one looks dopey. It looks like it belongs on the other guy's face, to be quite honest with you, man. But two of the one and the same figures, man, as you can see. As far as the X symbol on the X-Men 97 one, as far as the like circle symbol on his chest, like the button, it's a little bit different. Has a little bit few more graphics going on with it. Color looks the same. Of course, body is the same with the Vulcan. Looks like he got the same pouches. Let's look at that X belt there. The X belt looks the same. Black X with the red background. Everything is the same. Besides that stupid cell shading. So really, basically the difference between these two guys here is the blast effect and just really the head sculpts. So pick your poison. And like I said, if you took the cell shading off of this Cyclops, you should not feel like a jackass. You did the right thing. All right, up next we got my boys, the tracksuit Mafia, which pretty much what they doing, gooning. And I like these figures. I really do, man. Plain old Marvel Legends body. I believe they got pinless legs with pins in the arms. Simple ab crunch. Very slim guys, so they actually are articulated. They can move. They can get busy. As you can see here, they got their accessories. In one hand, they can hold their accessories good, but in the other hand, like with that Molotov, I don't know why they made that hand like that. It's like, it's not worth anything. And it's holding the Molotov right now, and that's because I just got his hand like kind of upright so he could rest in it. So that hand is really worthless, to be honest with you. They should just gave him another gripping hand with a trigger finger on it. I mean, I can always make things work with a trigger finger because it's a gripping hand. This is the way I'm going to display them. They are true goons. They got the little extra head scopes that they came with, but the cool thing about this is with the extra head scopes, you get that for all of them. Okay, so you get you're sitting up with like 9 head scopes off these guys. If you got 3, if you got 1, of course it's 3, but you know, as it gets bigger, it multiplies. And even as far as the weapons, that multiplies, because every last one of these guys comes with a Molotov, a bat, a crowbar, a machete, oh, and a golf club. So I mean, this is goon set ready. I'm glad I picked these guys up. These are some cool Marvel Legends. They're not the newest, latest, greatest thing as far as buck wise, but they are fit to what they do. They are goons, and they definitely will be put in a van to ride in. All right, up next is the Ollie's figures. Of course, the starting lineups from Hasbro. That's at Ollie's now for like $7-8. You can get golds for $4. Just want to throw these guys up here so you can all see them just at once. They're actually some pretty dope looking figures, man. And for the price, definitely worth it, man. Definitely worth it. Even if you're not even into sports, man, you could use them for something, man. But pretty cool, man. Nice jerseys. Face sculpts look pretty close to the players, man. Morant is the best looking one to me, far as just uniform and far as tennis shoes wise. And that was another thing I think with these figures, they were just trying to push the tennis shoes wise. But man, over half of them got on wax sneakers. I don't mess with no Under Armours. Dunkage, I believe that's his name, Luca. He got on some red Jordans. Those are pretty cool. I think those would look dope on some of these feet. And Ja, he might have his own signature shoe on with the kind of like green Nikes with the pink. Those are fire. I would actually wear those in real life. When I was younger, I would wear like a lot of loud shoes like that, but not no more. But I can see that some summertime, some tan khakis, shorts on, or some khaki pants with a white tee, and you know, throw them kicks on. Them shits is nice. And who else got some decent kicks? That is oh, Trey Young, he got some decent looking ones. I don't know if he got on what he got on, Adidas or what, but that tan and green, I thought that would look good with like a G.I. Joe with like some OD green, or I like to call it pea soup green fatigues on. But I would really like to take the sneakers off of Ja and put them on Storm Shadow. Give them some of them ninja Nikes. You know what I'm saying? I got to figure out how to get these off and do it. I think they would look really cool on the G.I. Joe ninjas, especially like nunchuck with like Trey Young shoes, the tan and green ones. I think those look pretty dope, man. So I don't know. I'm gonna try and see what's up, man. But these figures are cool, man. For what they are, and at what the price they're at, man. I think these are a home run right now. They also come with like cool basketball accessory. You see right here, ball feels really good. I actually sawed this off out of one of the guy's hands, and you see there's a peg. I kept the peg in it. More like these blue sticky tack will go there, but it had a hand attached to it, man. But the basketball on these guys feels. Drop the rock. Next up, we got my boy Nightcrawler. Of course, the one with the whipped up hair is the X-Men 97 one, and then the other one is the, I believe, Walgreens, man. It came out 2019, maybe 2018, but they're slightly different. I think the other one has a better body, better overlay. I believe the overlay goes all the way down, and nope, that's painted down there, but it's different in his crotch area. They do look like they have different bodies. The newer one looks a little beefier, but still slim. To be honest with you, I really can't tell the difference besides pinless, to be quite honest with you. But if you got the old one, you're not missing too much. As you can see here on the screen, man, pretty much same ordeal. No bendy wire tail, but the tail is soft. You can move it around in 360 degree on his back. And looks like his overlay on the new one is a little bit more bigger, man. But other than that, different head sculpt. Same thing with Cyclops. They don't have the Renew Your Bowels Vuck, but this Nightcrawler is so slim. Like I said, with them slimmer Marvel Legends, you can still get down and get busy and do your thing, man. But a lot of people missed out on the older one. So if you missed out on the older one, I would get this one, because at the end of the day, they really don't come out with a lot of Nightcrawler figures. So once again, another solid figure. And last but not least, we got my man, the Blob. Awesome figure. He is everything people were talking about. As you can see up here, I got the old one. Old one's still dope to me. Old one's still dope. Definitely has a little bit more detail with it as far as the wrinkles, but both of them still got the freckles. The other one just looks like really disgusting, you know what I'm saying? But the ball joint hips, you know, that's the only thing that holds it back, like those articulations, those hinges you can see. With this new one, a lot more cleaner aesthetic on him. As you can see, he has the extra head sculpt that looks like John Candy. Big mouth on the second one that looks great. Like, his head sculpt looks great. He's a very simple figure, but man, he is really nice. He's solid. This older one is hollow because it was a builder figure. When you start moving around the arms, you can start hearing that crank, crank, crank. But like I said before, this newer one, of course, which the one that's holding the head sculpt is the one that's gonna get busy for me. As you can see, he's on one leg, going around, spinning around, man, and holding his own weight. The ankle rocker does not feel loose. I really almost want a second one of them just to have in the cut, man. But I don't know. I can almost kind of see them releasing this on a retro card eventually. That would be dope. They did it with Kingpin. Why not him? But he looks really, really good, man. This is a solid figure. Comes with a sprawled out hand and another fist. So two fists and two sprawled out hands. That's all he comes with. Extra head sculpt. That's all you need. And this yelling head sculpt is awesome, man. I can just see him. Nobody beats the Blob. Just coming at you, man, and it's just cool, man. A dope figure. Oh, shout out to the old one too, man. It's cool in its own right, be honest with you, but it still holds that shelf present. So there you have it, man. You got the Blob there, the last figure. Oh, nope, I forgot before I go. I just picked this up yesterday from the Target sale for $14.99. I had a mint on card, Viper, I believe that's her name, but I never had a loose one. I didn't want to pay the $25 for it. I said, you know what, I'll just play the waiting game. And for $14.99, I grabbed her. And she's totally worth it. This is a sleeper figure right here. And be honest with you, she's just a blue ninja, of course. Looks like she has a Zartan mask, has a backpack with arrows, quiver, just like Storm Shadow, you know, the two swords, man. And I like the blue ninja. I thought the blue ninja, lady ninja, moved well, and she is just one in the same, man. She is dope. She's dope. I actually liked her more than I thought I would. I like her colorway. I like this mask on her face. Pretty much has the blue, like, ninja face up under there, man. But I think it's a sleeper. I think this is a great figure. Now that I look at it, it looks like Jinx has those legs. It has that same kind of skinniness at the knees I was talking about. But, you know, man, that doesn't bother me, man. It doesn't look that horrible, man. But Viper, sleeper figure. She's $14.99 at Target, in-store and online. So there you have it, folks. This week's episode of Pallet Picks. Kind of wanted to do it all at once. Ain't none of these figures up here new, but I just thought I had a good haul, man, a good crop of figures here. And they are. And they're all very different, from all different brands, from Hasbro to Mattel to NECA to Jada. Who else is up here, man? But that's already a wide array of figures from different lines and different forms of entertainment, even real people as far as the basketball guys, man. So yeah, just wanted to run through that, man, and just drop a video on it, man. Just show appreciation for beautiful action figures, which all these action figures are, man. So if you're interested in them, I think all these figures are solid, man. I really do. But this is a Savage Land. We do this for the love and beauty of action figures, period, and the enjoyment that they bring to people, man. I'm pretty sure every last one of these figures up here hits somebody in a certain spot, and other people might be like, well, that one's not for me, but I do like that one. I'm pretty sure with all of these. But also trying to finish up the table. The last episode with the G.I. Joe, man, I've been really busy, just been on the road, so we will get another episode of Table In soon, man. I gotta jump in and get to it, man, when I get some free time this weekend or for the next couple of days. I want to get it over with before X-Men 97 or around the time that show drops, because I'm gonna finally open up my Sentinel, and I got a little Sentinel army, and I think I need the table to kind of switch it up and do some X-Men stuff, kind of get the G.I. Joe stuff a break a little bit. But I don't know, you still might see some of the G.I. Joes and the X-Men stuff. We'll see where our imagination will take us. But as far as that, I got to go on the road tomorrow, so I might do some toy hunt video on that, like I did maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, man. But yeah, we just gonna keep it coming regardless, because my whole life and every day revolves around action figures. So we got some content coming from anything somewhere that in my daily process of what I do. But with that being said, if you can, hit me up on my Instagram at Geppetto910, and until the next time, God bless.